Life certainly is funny. I don't mean funny as in haha, I mean funny as in strange. Now just look at me for instance. I day before yesterday, or was it Wednesday? I received the news that everything was fine with me, and I had a few tests on my breast done and a biopsy and that sort of thing, and everything turned out to be okay. So before that, I was quite tense, as one would be. So I was quite tense. Oh, am I going to die? Blah blah. All that sort of rot was going on in my head. Anyway, so that I found out there's totally nothing wrong with me. So that anxiety went, and I was very relieved. But then today, what do I find? That because just because that anxiety has left me, I have adopted a new tension. This tension is very minute compared to the anxiety I felt when I thought I was going to kick the bucket, but still, it is a tension. It is tension. My worry right now is that I will have to dance with my husband for the reception, for these two's, Mani's and Chandni's reception, wedding reception, and that worry is just basically eating me inside. And I'm just thinking, if only I could get out of it by some sort of magic, but I don't suppose I can. So what I'm going to say now is that, is it that once we get rid of one anxiety, we deliberately adopt a new one so that our minds are just wrapped up in that?
Not for all. It is true for few, a very minute few, you included, who can't live without any stress or anxiety, because you feel that if you don't have any stress, people will not take you seriously, because you want to hold attention, everybody to look after you and to console you, isn't it?
I don't think that's true. No, no.
Well,
no.
well, that is the point of view. That is, it is something that happens, because everybody has got tensions, but not everybody talks about it. So from health anxiety to now dance anxieties, it's too very extreme. So if you see what has happened is, either you feel so relieved that you are not going to die, and you are making something else to make yourself fit and firm, because unless you have anxiety, you can't survive.
I kind of get it. Because that anxiety has gone, the anxiety of dying, so there's a void created there. And so this other worry has now taken the place of that void.
There is no void. You always have something else to worry. If you don't have anything else, then you will worry about who's talking about me, what food I'm going to eat.
No, I don't care about who's talking about me. I don't. I mean, the one thing that I've realized in life, Bunny, is that when we are very young, when we are in a teenage, we think the whole world is talking about us, because at that time, we think we're so, I don't know what we think, but we think everybody's talking about us or whatever. I'm not saying in a paranoid sense, we just think that people care about what we are doing or whatever. As we get older, we realize people aren't talking about us. As we get even older, we realize that everybody's wrapped up in their own world and nobody really gives a damn about anybody else. So now that I know that, I don't really care. And if somebody does talk about me, then that would kind of make me feel that I'm rather important. Even if they're saying something negative, that makes me feel, well, I'm important enough to be talked about. They do say no publicity is bad publicity. So,
Johnny, what do you think?
What do you think, Johnny? Your thoughts?
I think you're right, Mom.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, so carry on.
Yes, I also think so.
Is your wife right?
Yes, I do. I think you're right. Yeah.
So
is mom right or wife right?
Both.
we were both agreeing, so there's no problem
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
No, but if because wife is right, so the mom is right, or mom is right simply because wife is right.
I will. Plead the fifth.
Why are you speaking madly? Nobody understands madly.
I
He
don't
wants
want.
to play safe.
Yeah.
But we were on the same side, we were on the same side.
Both of you agreed, so.
We agreed. So
Fine.
Charlie, any other thoughts? If somebody, let's say you found out that some people were talking about you in a very nasty fashion, what would you think? Would it bother you?
It will definitely bother me, but I don't think it will bother me for more than 5-10 minutes. I'll be upset and then I'll tell Bunny that this is what happened, and then I'll be like, I'll forget about it.
Good, good, very good.
So poor Bunny had to process it now. And do you expect him to go and fight with that man?
No, he'll try to make me understand that you should not care about those
Yeah,
things.
right. Good, good. So he was the friend philosopher guide already?
Yes.
Bunny-
Good, that's good, my boy.
So, Bunny, what are your thoughts on this? That we adopt tensions,
Yes.
perhaps, and why do we do that? And do you find yourself doing that?
Mm,
Soon we'll end this chat because
Yes,
now
I
it's
think so.
it's
Yeah.
going to nonsensical territory.
sometimes,
But
yeah.
you do
But I've
sometimes.
Yes.
noticed that he never complains about anyone.
That is true. That is true. I've also noticed that.
Like he has never said anything against about anyone.
No, about some people, I think I
No.
have said to you.
Never.
But some people I met, you know.
That's because he's a diamond, and so are you. So are you. And he is Kohinoor.
I think you have taken after me, isn't it? You really don't talk about much. See again, I mean, the question here is, that I think you'll find this generally, that a slight gender difference there.
I strongly oppose this
No,
view.
no, no, I'm not just saying this accepted fact. Slight, I'm not saying it's not a generalization to everyone. It's a very wide generalization that men, if they feel bad about something, they will not fester about too much. They will think about it, say something, then and there, and forget about it. Women tend to remember things longer
Well, we've got a better memory, so
and for lifelong.
you're a superior gender. So I mean,
And they will
what do you
perhaps
expect?
extract the information at the right amount of time to add to their arsenal. You remember 10, 20, 27 years back you told me this. You know that I found you talking. So, but that is the slightly gender there, but also men's jealousies tend to be more external. Yeah, he's got a promotion. I don't like him. I should have got it. He's got a better car. He's going to a different club. More physical orientation of life. More externally achievable things. While women can complain about this and perhaps internal things too. Wow. Look, he has got shortened here. What does he think? See,
What do you think, Charmi, about this? Are men and women different? Are men from Mars and women from Venus?
Yeah,
Do you think?
I believe in that.
Believe me.
totally, whether you like it or not, is a fact. Okay.
On that note,
Very,
let us say goodbye.
astronomical note.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.